Hey, love bugs, it's Roslyn back at you one more again. I hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored. Definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my growing extended family. A lot of us are going through some very trying times right now, but make sure you stay strong and don't give up. Anything that you're working hard for in life won't come too easy. So you already know you got to go through it just to get it. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe. Even hit that notification bell so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. And if you are comfortable now, please drop me a line or two. I love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about positive feedback of the content of my video, or you're just telling me about your empathic gift and how it impacts your life and heading you towards a positive direction. Also, if you feel like the videos are very informative to you or even give you good vibes that you would love to share with a loved one, family, or friend, or even a fellow empath that are going through some trying times and they need spiritual guidance or they need confirmation and validation towards their life path or even soul purpose, please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give me a thumbs up, like, and also share on your social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you so much for the love and support. It's greatly appreciated. And I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. And today, my meditation I'm listening to is called Increase Imagination, Creativity, Power to Manifest Your Life Purpose, ASMR, Natural White Noise plus drums. And I will go ahead and post that link in the description box below. And today my video is about Twin Flame 101. Heyoka, you have come a long way. Remember, you are untouchable, so don't give up. It's just like a lot of us that go through certain things. It's scary, at times, because you don't understand where, a lot of times we might have a idea, but we really don't have that, the whole full story, because it's like, you have to be able to go walk that line. And it can be very scary because especially you don't know where your path is leading you. It's like you have to be able to take everything in stride. And it's just the fact is things be coming at you left and right, left and right, left and right. And there's a lot of times people don't have that confidence within themselves. I've been like that a time or two, especially when it comes to certain things, especially if this is something that, is very foreign to you. You might be a little bit timid, and it could be at times where universe is guiding you to go do certain things that you're like, wait a minute, why are you having me do this? I've never done this before. And I mean, I've been there, y'all have seen me in certain certain angles of my life. I used to love singing with my dad, where that's the way to uplift my spirits, especially if I miss him. I always, love singing with him. It always made me think about, if I was on this, on the stage performing, that's all I ever wanted to do. And then he opened up, maybe he's like, you know what, go ahead and sing for them. I'm like, what? You want me to do what? I said, I already do the snippet. He said, no, I want you to sing. You only give him the little snippet. That's not really nothing. I want you to be able to do this. And I'm just like, you know what, this is your natural thing. This is your thing. He said, no, this is our thing because you've been doing this since you were little. So they need to see that side of you. So it's just a lot of y'all have been able to experience me on so different many levels. My vulnerable side, my pissed off side, my educating side, my silly side. There's a whole lot of places y'all have been able to see. I try not to be boring on my videos and stuff like that. I try to be as open as I possibly can on certain things. Certain things I really don't like dabbling into because, why open old wounds when they're not really there anymore? So it's just like a lot of times we have to be able to have that courage within ourselves. And, and I tell people you have it within you because it's just the fact that you have to be able to see the things that you have endured throughout life. And when you can be open and tell somebody about the things that you have went through, that's already showing your strength right there because you're opening yourself up for you to be judged. Even though nobody can't judge anybody, people have their opinions like buttholes, everybody got one. You're leaving yourself out there for you to be, questioned or doubted. I do it almost every day. There are certain things that, I've lost subscribers over when they found out who my dad was, or when they didn't want to believe me or whatever, they're saying, looks is very deceiving. I'm just like, I ain't got the time. You know, my story is my story. I can't be going back and forth and trying to convince anybody of anything. I really don't see myself on gaining anything from that situation except making myself look stupid and crazy. So, going through all that for 3 years and you supposed to be, acting about it. I mean, that's a long time to be, trying to act out something like that. It wasn't true. So it's just like a lot of times we go through things in life, especially if you're heading towards your blessings. I always tell y'all, anytime you're heading towards things, you will constantly be tried. Your weaknesses will be thrown in your face, especially if they know, darkness knows your weakness can make you step, 10, 20 paces back. Oh, they're going to make sure that, they put you in a certain situation where things that they know will mess you up, they'll test you with those situations. As long, as well as universe, they will be testing you as well, because devil and God got a wager going out. Like, God be like, nah, my child ain't gonna be doing that. They've been going through so many different things, they already know better. Devil like, shoot, that's a little bit too easy. Let me go ahead and throw this and this and that, because if you're a recovering alcoholic, they're gonna put you in a certain situation where things gonna be coming at you so much. That one little drink is gonna be able to ease your pain for that moment, but we're not really thinking that situation is gonna still be there whether or not you get drunk or not. So that's where a lot of times where I look at myself and I'm like, am I strong enough for this? And then it's just like, that's when my dad metaphysically pops in. He's like, look at all the stuff you're enduring. And you're doing it sober. He was like, and you're doing it sober. If that ain't strength, I don't know what is. A lot of things I have to handle, and I have to be proud of myself and pat myself on the back, and just look at all the things that you're doing. Look at, you're opening your life up for people to judge me. And it's like at that time, even right now, I really don't care. There's going to be people that's going to support me on my situation. There are going to be people that are going to believe me, but there's also going to be some people that don't believe me. There's also going to be some people that don't like me, but that's okay. That is okay. It's just like, my story is to open up and help a lot of people heal from things they never felt in their life that can be able to let go of, or go through something in life they really feel like they can't ever heal from, or they're blaming themselves for these certain things that has happened in their life, and you should never ever look at your life and feel that way. There's times, I let hell get over my head where I've cried many nights after I found out what I found out, because there was times I was invited to my mom's ex-husband's house when my dad has came here, but it's just those are the type of people, the way they presented it towards me. They don't do certain things like that for people. So, when you say, oh, you got a surprise for somebody, I'm like, is my head about to get on the chopping block? Because the energy you're giving me off is very deceptive, especially with your empath. You already know what them feelings feel like. Like if somebody playing with you, I don't got time for nobody playing with me. But those times I really had guilt in my heart, because there's so many times that my dad has came to the house. And what really, it really got me is like 2 or 3 days before he passed, when he was performing in Atlanta, he ended up coming here before he did that concert. So that was a lot of stuff that I had to really deal with. Like that sat with me. So it's just like a lot of things I'm going through that I'm still going through. Yeah, it's a hard thing. I would never wish this on my worst enemy to ever go through that. But you have to look at the situations you've been placed in. The things where you felt like you were never healed from. The things that's been landed on you to where you have caught it, where it seemed like you don't never get a break. And those are the reason why it's like a training mechanism for you. You have to look at it that way. This is like you're training yourself for a marathon. You got to be able to watch what you eat. You got to do all these certain exercises throughout the day or throughout that week. You have to, watch your regiments and stuff like that. So basically, where you're healing from in life is like you're being trained for, something big. And that's what we're training ourselves for, because we don't know what's coming at us. All of us have a weird feeling, or that gut feeling that something is coming. They keep preparing us for something that's coming. A lot of us are getting activated. A lot of us are coming into more gifts that we weren't, aware of. Things are starting to heighten for you to where you're catching it all off the bat. It's starting to allow you to see some of your past lives, because it's supposed to remind you of the stuff from your past life. It's supposed to help you maintain whatever you got going on right now. So it's just a lot of us are being drawn to that. So it's just like when you're going through these things, be able to have that confidence in yourself. If God didn't feel like, I picked that right person for this, you would have never been picked in the first place. A lot of times when we go through things, we second guess ourselves to say, I can't handle this. Why does everything seem so hard? A lot of times it's just fear within itself. That's all psychological. When you sit up here and can't really see it, or you're up in your emotions, of course it's going to look hard. Of course it's going to look stressful. When I look at the situations I'm in and seeing what all I got to do, it's just like when you're on the brink of getting big blessings towards your life, everything will seem hard for you at that point in time. So you have to really tell yourself, I'm untouchable. I'm going through this for a reason. There's a lot of you that has opened up and told me the things that y'all went through, and I'm like, there ain't no way in hell. It's just like, if you can't see where your strength is, I don't know what else to tell you. Because you have to really look at the things you have endured throughout your years. Things that, yes, you probably are still healing from them, but you're making an effort for you to be able to heal every day. If you're making a daily process to be able to know, okay, these are the things that really messed me up the long way, mentally, emotionally, sexually, whatever it did that made you look at things differently. If you're adding that to your daily, it's not going, it's not going to heal overnight, but you're taking that chance to be able to say, what, I deserve happiness. Obviously, yes, this situation has happened to me, but this is not me. And I have to tell people that all the time. Whatever somebody placed on you doesn't mean you're a product of whatever they try to do to you. You're a product that after everything that happened to you, what did you become after all that? And I'm talking about, when you actually healed. That's what you are. Because a lot of times we are placed in certain situations that can traumatize us from every which way you can stick it. And then next thing you know, you see these people, the strength that they had to endure. There's a lot of people I've seen that's done some things, like I was telling y'all a few weeks ago. I forgot what group platform I was on, where this guy put a mugshot of himself because he was on crystal meth and all this type of stuff that, things could have really killed him. He was robbing people that, trusted him, cared for him. He did those things. Now, this man has been sober for almost close to 2 to 3 years. Looks like a totally different person, running marathons. I think he's in Hawaii somewhere. And I remember I shared his story, and I was just like, those are blessings. It allowed me to be able to focus on my things, because a lot of time, God and universe will put certain people in our lives to be able to tell us their life story. Just basically tell you, look at me, I was strung out on crack, heroin, whatever, this and this and this and that. Now I'm a mentor, doing it for free, helping other people out, going to different communities where, just to let you know you can be able to make it. Yeah, he had some down times. That man is told, he stood up here and said, hey, I don't went through it, and if you're a person that has been addicted to something, you will be tested. But there's a reason why you had to go through those series of situations, because a lot of people can get in situations like that and they pass away. They did their part, and it's a sad situation to look at that. But if you're still here, there's obviously, universe is not finished with you yet, and you have to be able to prepare yourself for that. So know you are that person. Know that you are stronger than you give yourself credit for. I always have to tell myself that, because it's just like at times I really feel like I can't go the next day. Like there's times I don't sit up here and cried and just didn't want to feel like doing anything that day. But my soul wouldn't allow me to do that. My soul wouldn't allow me to quit. My soul just said, get up and fight another day. Yeah, it sucks that you had to go through this. Yeah, it sucks that, the people that you looked up to the most, it was the ones that stabbed you in your back. But it's okay. You had to learn. You had to know the truth. And I had to keep pressing. I had to keep healing. It was just like, I always tell my kids, don't ever give up no matter how hard it is. So I have to be able to be that, be that example. You know what I'm saying? It's that I've done a lot of things I'm not proud of. I've been in certain situations. I wish I can turn back time, but everything happened for a reason. I am not my past. My past is what made me to who I am today. And I'm proud of that. So it's just allow yourself to be able to really see yourself for who you truly are. You are that person of a poster board of being a survivor from all the crazy BS that's been placed in your life. Because you know if you're still here, you still have a purpose. So I hope you are able to resonate with the content of this video. I hope y'all have a blessed, safe weekend. Be everything do everything you need to do, but just as long as you're being responsible and safe. And know that you are truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved, and knowing there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. I'm gonna give me a post notification shout out. Let me see who I'm gonna give a shout out to today. I will go ahead and give a shout out to Chief Disaster. Much love to you, and I hope you're having a blessed week. And that y'all are truly blessed, highly favored, forever loved, and on there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. And send out as much love and light and positivity as you possibly can. You never know, your kind words can really take somebody a long way. And I'll see you on my next video. Much love, peace.